What's good, Iron Therapy Army? Listen, squad, I got two moves. There's so many things we can do to make our squats, deadlifts better, but I got two must-do always moves. Well, I'll try to keep it to two. Starting with a weighted squat stretch, kicking your squat stretch up a notch to sit in deeper, to find that really good position so you can keep your knees externally rotated, your heels down, your chest up, and get that thoracic extension. And number two, you're gonna find out, not a stretch, but something that's gonna make the squats a lot more powerful and help the stability of your knees and hips while you squat. Let's get to it. Okay, guys, number one, if you've never done a squat stretch before, we wanna look at just a few basic things, not to get too scientific on you, but all I wanna really do is get my heels planted. Goal will be to get my heels planted on the floor, have my knees turned out a little bit, externally rotated with the toes lined up over the knees. Knees lined up over the toes. And to have my chest up so I'm not rounded down. And I got that, we call it thoracic extension. Chest is upright, back has extension there. So what I wanna do is first, I like to test it always without any weight. So if you have trouble getting down, some people are more mobile and they have good ankle mobility, maybe they're not super tight, and they have no problem just getting down on the floor. Let me show you. They have no problem, no special shoes. They just get down here with their feet down, thighs push open, chest up, and they sink into the squat position right here. I'm gonna push my knees open with my elbows, push my heels down, keep my toes on the floor, pull my chest up, so I am not rounded down and forward, but I'm pulled up into thoracic extension, and I have the knees in line with the toes. So me pushing my thighs open is gonna stretch those adductors. If I can sit down in this position with my heels down and my chest up, I should be able to do a nice heavy squat with a barbell on my back or a front squat, with the exception of maybe some other little things we need to open up. So all you're gonna do, test it there. Some of you guys might not be able to get your heels down at first. You might feel like you have to stay in your toes and you're kind of falling forward and stuff. That's okay, you can start here. Start in your toes, and slowly as your muscles start to warm up and open, you're gonna sit back in those heels more, open your thighs up, maybe grab a wider stance. That might help you get your heels down too, and turn your toes out a little more. You can also start out by putting a couple plates under your heels and just press those down in that squat position until you get more warmed up. As the blood flow gets through your ankles, calves, hips, all that, you'll start to be able to stretch and move more. That's all about mobility training, guys. You gotta hold things till the muscle relaxes and it can move the way you need it to move. But you can't just do a squat stretch for 5 seconds, be like, okay, and I'm done. You gotta hold this bad boy for 2 or 3 minutes to really get deep. Anyway, all I'm gonna do on this next one, I'm gonna get my feet down, feet about shoulder width apart or so, right? If you can start with your toes straight, that's great, because that's gonna give us more stretch and dorsiflexion practice here. It's gonna help our ankles stretch out more. But if you can't keep your heels down, turn your toes out, start. Get the weight in your chest here, right in front of you like you're doing a goblet squat. Push the knees open. This right here, my friends, even if you were having trouble keeping your heels down before, this will help balance you and weigh you down. So you're gonna really feel it and get closer to that, warming up to that squat. What I do is I hold this for 2 minutes, nice 2 minutes, chest up, looking forward. If you can't do 2 minutes at first, that's okay, take a few breaks. And then what I do from here is I do a few little bounces. And then after I hit about 2 minutes here, I'll start some straight goblet squats to warm up into that, right? Okay, good. Make sure to keep your chest up, keep your heels down, and keep your tummy tight. Work on that. Do at least 2 minutes before your squats and deadlifts. In fact, do it every day. I try to do that 10 minutes a day and really open up my muscles. Do the best I can to keep that mobility strong throughout the whole week. Anyway, number two, very simple, glute bridge. All we gotta do, let me see, I might have to move this Might have to get a little frisky with the camera, guys. Might have to get a little a little professional. All right, so all I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna back my big booty, okay. Feet down, heels down the floor. I really wanna push my heels through. Hands down. All I'm gonna do is lift my hips up towards the ceiling and squeeze my butt cheeks together, nice and strong, and give it a good 1 second squeeze so I feel those glutes activating. Glute activation, number 2, best thing you can do for your squat. If the glutes are activated, they will support the structure of the joints around the hips, knees. You'll be more stable. You'll have more power through your squat. Glutes are sleepy muscles. Always got to activate them daily. Wake up in the morning and do these 2, in fact, every single day. It'll make your day better. It'll take away your low back pain too. Heels down, bring the hips up, squeeze the booty tight. We call it prison defense. Down, bring it up, big exhale, squeeze the booty. Every time. Down, drive through the heels, up, squeeze the booty. Give it about 20 reps to start by activating your glutes. And you can always add a little weight too if you want to kick it up a notch. Make sure that you give it a good squeeze and you don't go too fast. No need to go fast. I'm going to give you one more. You guys are so lucky today. You guys hit the Robert Sola jackpot. Look at those guns. Just hit a nice little chest and tricep 30-minute after my classes. Anyway, this is not bragging time. That will be another time. Last one, you can do this with a band or without a band. I call them straight booty squeezes. One knee down in all 4 position. Back flat, chest up. You're gonna get one leg straight, and I want you to kick your heel towards the ceiling while keeping your leg straight. Then you're gonna squeeze your ass. Just like this here. Leg straight out. Kick the heel towards the ceiling. Straight up, squeeze. Bam. You're gonna do these about 20 reps on each side. Little exhale as I push up. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Oh yeah! If you ain't squeezing it, you ain't pleasing it. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. 3 good moves to help you kick some booty. If you're in the Concord area, come train with us, Iron Therapy Gym. Weightlifting 4 days a week. Getting your body curvy and delicious. Come lift heavy with us. Remember, if you gotta run, you can run. If you gotta walk, that's no problem, you can walk. If you can't walk, you can crawl. Get your ass here, no excuses, to the gym daily. All right, boys and girls, let's get it.